Hey yo, what up, fans of the fucking sport? This Lamech with Salah Sports TV back at it again. Chill. Well, here to talk about the Ravens and their victory yesterday over the Buffalo Bills. One thing about the Ravens that I always say, going back to last season, right? Going back to last season, because that's when it became solidified for me. But the Ravens have a 4D Tesseract that they can go to at any time. And what that Tesseract allows them to do is control the fucking game and win, right? Yeah. And they're the only team that has it. Yes, the Ravens have a proven um, key to victory, no matter which team, no matter who they play against. Um, they have a 4D Tesseract. And they can use this thing to basically win. But the thing about it is they don't like to do it. They kind of like Goku from Dragon Ball. Like they don't want to win the easy way. You know what I mean? Um they like to do it the hard way sometimes. So let's talk about it. But not to be facetious or anything, but that yesterday was a pretty solid game plan for the Ravens. Um really impressed with the play calling for most of the game. There was a part of the third quarter where I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there? But for the most part, I really like the play calling. They just made they forced the Buffalo Bills to stop their main advantage, which is Derrick Henry, and they couldn't do it clearly, right? But here's the thing: nobody can do that. The only team that can stop Derrick Henry is the Ravens, right? And for the losses that they got this year, that's exactly what they did. They stopped Derrick Henry, and that's why they ended up losing those games. Let's talk about this Tesseract, right? Um, Lamar Jackson is not like other quarterbacks, right? Ding 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 ding, Captain Obvious, right? Um, no, Lamar Jackson is not like other quarterbacks. He's not even like other what you would consider mobile quarterbacks, right? He's not. Um, the way he can, the way he can, what's the word? The way that he can perform this game plan, this particular game plan, which we're gonna get into, nobody else can do it that way. Just controlling the game. It's not about um, it's not about passing yards, right? What it's about is having a great running game. Lamar Jackson able to keep the ball and work off a play action. It's very simple. He can just work off a play action. Like the teams that can do that make the game very simple. People talk about the Dallas Cowboys of the 90s. Like, yeah, that was a great team. And Troy Aikman was good. He was a good quarterback. But the reason why is because he could work off of play action. You had to respect Emmitt Smith getting the ball. You had to. And when you did, when you respected Emmitt Smith, which you had to, your linebackers and a lot of times your safeties get sucked up into the line, and that's what thing will open things up for Michael Irvin, Michael Harper, right? Jay Novacek and those guys, right? Um, the game plan, the game plan. It's not about. That's why it was so stupid when Harbaugh comes out and says, "Well, no, everybody's gonna eat. Everybody's gonna. It's not about giving Derrick Henry 30. It's not about like what are you talking about? A number one, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Talking about what it's about, right? And just do it on the field. But B, if we're just gonna consider the shit you saying, what do you mean? You don't bring Derrick Henry over to get 10, 15 carries in a game. He's not that type of running back. Right? He's not that type of running back. So, yeah, they definitely have that, and they use it. When they use it, not nobody can really beat this team, especially when the defense is playing ball, right? Um, I thought the defense played very well yesterday. I think the defense is finding their groove, right? They didn't get as much pressure, but we know Josh Allen is mobile, so but they did get to him though. So the defense is playing really, really high level football. The secondary played very well. Now, Buffalo, they they have been cruising and their receivers have been playing well, but they were pretty easy to cover last night. Nate Wiggins was very sticky. I saw him basically shutting a lot of plays down. Deep balls, short passes. Marlon Humphrey has been playing good football. Aside from the one game, the Oakland game, where basically everybody got torched and Nate Wiggins didn't play, Humphrey's having a good season. So shout out to Marlon Humphrey. I think the defense is definitely coming around. So with this game plan that the Ravens have, um, and this is important for fans to realize too. Like you can't get wrapped up in certain numbers. You can't get wrapped up in receivers having like one catch, two catches in a game, right? You can't because in this offense, this particular offense, it's not about that. It's really not, right? It's about when the ball does come your way, you just fucking catch it. That's all. That's it. This offense is based off the running game, truly, right? If the Ravens got multiple guys with 5, 8 catches, that means somebody pulled them out of there away from what they went out of their game plan. It's like super important that they don't get caught up in that stuff, right? It's super important that they don't get caught up in the shit Harbaugh was talking about. Well, everybody's gonna get this, and so and so is gonna do this, and so like no, 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 no. It starts with Derrick Henry, brother. That's what it starts with. So yeah, some games there's gonna be teams where their front seven does very well, and their front seven is gonna hold up. And yeah, in those games, other guys are gonna have to step up and make plays, right? But we gotta make these teams stop our ground game first. Make them prove that they can do that consistently. Otherwise, we're playing right into their hands. Like that goddamn AFC Championship game last year. No, we didn't have Derrick Henry, but that's beside the point. It's beside the point. Use the Tesseract. Right? Use it. And I get it. Like wide receivers, they get paid based off of production, and it's hard to produce when you're not getting the ball. I get it. I get why other big time receivers may or may not want to come to Baltimore, because the offense is not going to be like, they're not going to be getting 8 catches, 10 catches in a game, right? It's not that type of, hey, well, that's fine. That's fine.